This is a News 4 update.
Thanks for choosing News 4. Here are some of the stories making headlines. Ameren has issued a warning to its workers after two recently came under gunfire in two separate incidents in St. Louis. In a memo to workers, the utility company says in one instance, a worker was shot in the arm while someone tried to take her personal vehicle at a stoplight. In another, a worker was caught in crossfire while driving an Ameren, Missouri truck. A bullet hit that vehicle. In a statement to News 4, Ameren says, quote, "We are working closely with authorities to determine what happened and help identify suspects. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with both employees who at the time of these incidents were driving vehicles in our community." That statement goes on to say, "We work with law enforcement officials throughout the St. Louis region to deploy our safety and security practices, which are confidential." Powerhouse Sky Zoom 4 over a partial collapse at the top of a 200-foot bluff in Alton. Take a look at this. The soil slide took out part of a wall that's an iconic gathering spot for its view of the Mississippi River. The bluff is located on the west end of Alton above the Great River Road. The city plans to remove the loose soil that remains on the side of the steep hill to stabilize it and prevent further unpredictable and dangerous collapsings. But any long-term solution will be dangerous and very specialized work. Pop star Kesha will be the first headliner at a brand new concert venue. This is in Maryland Heights. St. Louis Music Park will seat 4,500 people near the Centene Community Ice Center. It was unveiled this morning by the St. Louis Legacy Ice Foundation. Live Nation will take over exclusive booking. There will be job fairs for the venue starting February 8th. And the plan is to open on May 25th. Other planned concerts are the Struts, Bare Naked Ladies, and David Gray. Let's check in with Steve for our forecast.
Big focus for the weather is a storm late this week, and here's what you need to know. A winter weather advisory has been issued. Now, it goes into effect 6 p.m. Wednesday through noon Thursday for St. Louis and the metro. A little earlier, though, start time to the west, noon Wednesday. Starts as rain, eventually turns to a wintry mix. The focus is going to be Wednesday night into Thursday morning to watch for some slippery travel. Though temperatures are going to be borderline freezing, so maybe slick in some spots and just slushy and wet in others. Here's the timing from 6 p.m. Wednesday. Again, earlier to the west, Warrenton to Sullivan, maybe you're already seeing it. Wouldn't even rule that out in Troy. We get into the evening. Could start as rain and switching over to some snowflakes in the mix, but temperatures are above freezing at 33 at 8 o'clock. So a little rain-snow mix in the evening Wednesday. And then freezing rain is a possibility in this as well as we get overnight temperatures getting below freezing, 31 degrees for the low. So from late Wednesday evening through Thursday morning with temperatures near freezing, maybe a couple other spots are a little below. That's where you could throw in a little freezing rain in the mix and get a little glaze. Then as we head through the late morning and afternoon, it warms up. So while you see white here, I still think there could be a little mix, a little rain-snow mix. 37 for the high. Even if it is all snow that's falling, it would be slushy snow, a lot of it melting. If it falls heavy enough, it could overcome that melting on pavement, but most of the pavement Thursday afternoon should be just wet and slushy. I think that Wednesday night into Thursday morning is our best bet for some slick travel, and still borderline freezing temperatures, but a dusting to an inch, mainly on grass, raised surfaces, especially got to watch those bridges and overpasses, and a light glaze. Some areas mainly slush. And then you get to the west and northwest, you get into a little better chance of a dusting to 2 inches and that light glaze. So Wednesday night, Thursday morning, that's our big focus, snow and freezing rain. Then Thursday, it turns into snow rain mix, but the high's 37, so a lot of the roads are more wet and slushy. And then Friday, we're not done yet, more rain and snow. Again, the high's 37, but in the morning and again at night, we'll have to watch for any slick spots to develop Friday morning and Friday night. Now, it all moves out over the weekend. We'll see if there's any lingering issues going to early Saturday, but it will be dry on Saturday evening for the NHL All-Star Game and for Green Day, and dry for Sunday, too, with a high in the mid-40s.
That's your News 4 update. Remember that we are always on at KMOV.com and on your KMOV News app.